Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis again. Um, let's talk about the Miami Heat putting 144 on the Charlotte Hornets. They only scored 117. They're 2-2, while the Heat is 3-1. The thing about it is the Charlotte Hornets defense is really bad. Like they was keeping up a little bit, but they just couldn't get enough stops. That's gonna be a big problem for them when it comes to winning games. If they can't figure that out and they continue to play this way offensively, they're gonna have trouble winning games, especially enough to make the playoffs or even the play in. But Miami did win the first quarter 37-34. They won the second quarter 39-26. And by that time it was over. The third quarter they won 29-28. In the fourth quarter they won 39-29. The Heat did. They basically won every single quarter and the lead just got bigger, bigger, and bigger to the point where the game was over. Miles Bridges, 31 minutes, 6 of 16 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He ended up finishing with 17 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 turnovers, and 2 personal fouls. He was a minus 10 and plus minus. He's been getting off to a good start. You know, they're giving him a lot of shots. They're allowing him to shoot a little bit. They allow him still to attack. And he's trying, but they're just not great defensively. Ryan has helped their defense a little bit. He played 31 minutes, was 5 of 5 from the field. He had 10 points, 6 rebounds, 3 of them was offensive with 3 steals, 1 block, 2 personal fouls. Good game from him. You would like to see him get a double-double, but he played and is showing that he's going to be one of their better defensive players, and that's what they drafted him for, and it's looking cool. Colin Sexton, 27 minutes, 7 of 11 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 18 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, 4 turnovers, 2 personal fouls. He was a +6 and plus minus. They needed more offense. They needed somebody that can handle the ball. Colin Sexton has been doing a good job of that so far, and he can hit threes spot up. So they got a guy that does a lot of problem solving for them. We'll have to see how they continue to fit as the season go on. LaMelo Ball, they was giving them some room. They was giving them some space, especially at the three-point line. He went 4 of 12 there. You would take that if you're the Heat. He was also 6 of 18 from the field in 28 minutes. He was 4 of 5 from the free throw line. He finished with the most points on the team with 20 points. He also had 8 rebounds. He also had 9 assists, but he did get 5 turnovers. He also had a steal and 4 personal foul. He was a minus 19 and plus minus. You just want to see him be a little bit more efficient, and you just want to see him just continue to read the defense a little bit better. It seems like he get caught up in his head a little bit. Need to play a little bit more free is my personal analysis on it. Con Knipple really played well. 7 of 15 from the field, 27 minutes, 5 of 11 from 3. I like that he shows his ball handling ability to get to the mid-range or get to the paint, but he's also showing you that he can be a knockdown three-point shooter, which we knew. He's just doing it at the NBA level. He just got to be consistent with that. 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, a minus 9 and plus minus. Musa, 19 minutes, 3 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 2 rebounds, 1 of was offensive, 1 block, 1 turnover with 3 personal fouls, a minus 22 and plus minus, 8 points. Salon, 15 minutes, 0 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive with an assist, a turnover, a personal foul, a minus 14 and plus minus. He ended up finishing with 3. The boards really helped, and he did score, so you can't get too mad at him. Trey Mann took a lot of shots. He was 3 of 15 from the field. He was 2 of 8 from 3. They kept leaving him open, so he took them. Makes sense. But the other shots he just flat out missed or just wasn't focused enough to be able to make them. He did finish with 8 points, 5 assists, but he did have 3 turnovers. He also helped on the boards with 3, and 1 of them was offensive with 2 steals, 2. With 1 personal foul was a minus 31 and plus minus. Zion James had a solid game, 23 minutes, 2 of 2 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3, but he was 2 of 2 also from the free throw line, finished with 8 points, 3 boards. 1 of them was offensive with a steal, a minus 18 and plus minus. And Leo McNeely, 11 minutes. He was 101 from the field. It was a three, but he also went 3 or 4 from the free throw line, finished with 6 points and a rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a -8 and plus minus. 40 of 90, 44% from the field, 18 to 45, 40% from three, 19 to 23, 82% from the free throw line, 41 rebounds, 26 assists, 9 steals, 3 blocks, 17 turnovers, and 18 personal fouls for them. And then you look at the Miami Heat, they played everybody besides Norman Powell because he was injured. Andrew Wiggins was taking his time, getting to his spots, getting to his shots. 30 minutes, he was 8 of 15 from the field. You taking that. 3 of 6, you taking that. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, you taking that. 2 rebounds, one of them was offensive with 2 assists and 3 steals. In a block, in 2 turnovers. He had a personal foul. He was a plus 13 and plus minus. You have to like the fact that he played better. They needed him to play a great game, and he did, but he needs to do more of it, and we'll see how that goes as the season continues. Bam Adebayo, 30 minutes, 10 of 16 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 26 points, 6 boards. One of them was offensive, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 2 personal foul. He was a plus 29 in plus minus. Bam, he can give it to you. And if you don't have nobody strong and physical, it can make it look easy when it comes to scoring too. Khalil Ware was on the perimeter, and he was rarely in the paint in this one. 27 minutes, he was 4 of 13 from the field, 2 of 8 from 3. He did go 4 or 5 from the free throw line, so he finished with 14. He also had 9 rebounds, and 3 of them was offensive with an assist, 2 turnovers, and a personal foul. He's a minus 14 and plus minus. You just want him to continue to take good shots, and you want him to be around the rim a little bit more because he can get easy baskets that way, and that can help have good offensive possessions, and that's what you want to see as a team and as a coach. Davion Mitchell, 30 minutes, 4 of 10 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3, 8 points, 9 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, a plus 13 and plus minus. And the thing about it is, he was the only guy that didn't score in double figures out of the starting lineup, so that makes a lot of sense for him. Pelly Larson, 31 minutes, 6 of 10 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He kept being open. So he just had to knock down the shots that was there. He did with that majority of the game. 5 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, 3 assists, 1 steal, plus 7 and plus minus for him. Fontecchio got an and 1 with a 3-point shot. He finished 3 of 4 from 3, 3 of 5 from the field, and 1 of 1 from the free throw line. 19 minutes, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, a plus 21 and plus minus. He finished with 10. Myron, 3 minutes, 101 from the field. It was a 3, so he finished with 3 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 personal fouls. Keishad Johnson, 3 minutes, 1 of 2 from the field, 2 points, and then Jaime Jaquez Jr., 28 minutes, 9 of 14 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 8 of 8 from the free throw line. He finished with 28 points, 5 assists. And he also had 4 boards. 1 of them was offensive with a steal, 3 turnovers, 2 personal fouls. He was a plus 43 and plus minus. That's how good he was playing. And he was efficient. He took some very smart shots, took his time, got to the drives, got to the free throw line, and passed when he could. But he got a little bit too handsy and ended up turning the ball over a little bit. Nikola Jovic got 10 points too. He also played 22 minutes. He was 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 6 rebounds. 1 of them was offensive with 2 assists, 2 personal fouls, a plus 9 and plus minus. Drew Smith, 16 minutes, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, plus 14 and plus minus. And then Jameer Young, 3 minutes, 1 assist, 1 personal foul. And then they shot 52 of 96, 54% from the field, 20 of 45, 44% from 3, 20 of 22, 90% from the free throw line, 37 rebounds, 34 assists. They won that battle, although they did lose the rebound battle. They also lost the steal battle because they only had 8 compared to the 9. They lost the block battle because they only had 2, but they also committed less turnovers because they only had 11, and they did also have 16 personal fouls, which was less than the Hornets, and they did shoot less free throws by 1, but it didn't matter because their offense was really clicking, and it just looked like there was a different team out there. We just need to see this team healthy with their best players to really gauge and judge how good they really are. And we haven't seen that in preseason. We haven't seen that enough. So we don't really know how good they're going to be until they get everybody on the court. But they're still serviceable. They're still going to be competitive. They're still going to go out there and play their game and live with the result like every other team in the league. And we just got to see if they can keep winning. And if they can keep winning, they can just use that as a building block and just plug the other guys in, let them figure things out on the fly like professionals have to do. And at the end of the day, see how they're going to be on both ends of the court. And then Charlotte, like I said, their offense looks better. Their ball movements look better. LaMelo looks like he's learning that he has to be a leader on the court and he has to be a playmaker. He always shows signs that he could. He's finally getting better teammates around him, and you see him be a lot more happier. You see him celebrating a lot, but they still got to defend. If they're not going to defend, the offensive upgrades ain't going to matter as much because they're still going to lose. The goal is to win the game. If you're not winning the game, you failed your job. You can play basketball, you can go out there and show out and have fun, but you still want to win. They got to figure out how to do that, and that's something that we got to keep looking for as the season go on. Can they continue to win, or will they just be another team in the league? Well, they're young, but you can't use that excuse. There's a lot of young teams that won too, and they can be that way, but at the same time, they got to do it together, and we'll see if they do. Comment, like, subscribe, share it, the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. I also do conversation videos just like this about various NBA only topics. I also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do mock draft and draft coverage. Not only that, I also would say I do also talk about basketball basically every single day. So if you like content, can't get enough of it, especially when it comes to NBA and basketball content, this is the channel for you. Not only that, I also say thank y'all for watching. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for making time for me. I thank y'all for appreciating the content for what it is. I really do love y'all. I appreciate y'all for that. And I'm going for now. Peace. See y'all later. And, we'll see what happens in the next game.